Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 Part 2. After a really, really long Part 1 that was like an hour longer than I intended it to be. But hey, whatever. We're back in Tomb Raider 2, where previously, Lara was captured after she snuck on board a seaplane. And we've been taken to some sort of oil rig base that Bartoli's henchmen and what have you are using. As we continue to search for the magical dagger of stick in dragon and make it kill things. At least that's the impression I got from the opening cutscene of the game we watched last time. So let's do this. Offshore rig. Right, we have no guns, so we've been captured and had our guns taken away again. Hopefully this time I'll get them back without having to cheat like in the first game. But here we are. Funny looking tomb, isn't it? As the series goes on, Tomb Raider becomes a lot less about raiding tombs. You kind of notice, but that's okay. Still fun. Anyway, so here we are. Now, rather obligingly, Bartoli and his men did not decide to simply kill us, because that would have been the sensible thing to do. And that was their first mistake, I suspect. Question is, how do we get out of here? And it's a rhetorical question, because I have actually no idea. But I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure there's probably a crate somewhere that I can pull or move. They didn't count on Lara having the strength of 10 men when it comes to moving crates around, you see. Oh look, there you go. And we've just sort of let ourselves out. They understandably kind of assumed, oh, this little lady, she won't be able to pull a gigantic 6-ton crate. So she's probably safely locked away in there, even though, I mean, I assume this is a glass window, and that's why she can't just hop through these bars here, but... Oh, is it timed? Is it timed? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh dear. It just shut again, didn't it? Okay, this is clearly not going to be very forgiving. Much like the rest of this game. As we previously discovered, Tomb Raider 2 is quite hard. Compared to the first game. It doesn't muck about. It doesn't take any prisoners.
We're watching.
Alright. Alright, Lara, jump up on the crate, please. Thank you. Alphabetet. Thank you very much for 4 months of subbage. Son of a... Alright. Maybe we can... Is this somewhere we can move this crate to make it a little bit less... Yeah, how about we move this back just a smidge more? Then it'll be probably easier to do this. Okay. Pull the switch. Roll and run during the cutscene. There we go, much better. Had to use your brains as well as your brawn for that one. Well, they seem to have noticed we've escaped. Let's save the game, shall we? Hi, guys. Whoa! Okay. There's the first hilarious death of the stream. Hmm. Hi, guys. Is there something I'm supposed to do in here? Is that a button? What is going on? Ah! It also probably didn't count on Lara being largely bulletproof either, now I think about it. The save menu's fixed? Is it? Is it really? Oh yeah, good spot. It is fixed. That's very helpful. I didn't really do anything. I guess exiting the game and reloading it was enough. Right. Is there anything we can do down here? There is a big spinny death fan of doom with a secret behind it. That's something at least. What did that do? That opened this. Whoa! Okay. Noted. The fan actually sucks the water in. Hi guys! Bye guys. Okay, pull that. Flip around. Swim back in this direction. And oh no, 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 dead. Alright, there's some explosive barrels there. I wonder if we can do anything with those. Maybe blow the fan up. And away! Splush. Can we push these? Can we do anything with these? I think maybe I just didn't go far enough back. I think that's the problem. I think maybe the barrels mark the point at which the fan starts to work. So if we go around like this, we should be alright, I reckon. Just grab some air. Yes, exactly what you said, Hekalopter. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength there. Alright. Knowing this game, I have expected this door to be timed. Bloody hell, we're running a bit low on air here. Oof, there we go. Alright, so how do I get that secret then? Is there something on the side there? Hold on. Aha. Sorry, she's underwater. Oh, I reckon maybe that turned the fan off. Let's see. Get some air back, save the game. I can hear the fan. Right, this is open now. Which, ha. There we go. Grab the dragon. And, what the? Right, that was weird. We're good. Bumped into a little invisible wall there. Afternoon, Jim. Success. You know what? We're on a roll so far. Don't want to curse it or anything, but we're doing pretty well. Thanks for the sub, Jim. Welcome aboard. Did they take all my flares as well, out of curiosity? No, I've got the flares and I've kept all my ammunition as well. Good to know. He just took the guns away. Are we going to jump on top of the plane? What's going on here? Whoa, God, that was close. Hi! Yeah, I'm on the other side of the window. Bet you're wondering how I got here. Okay, there's a switch down there. I'm gonna try jumping on the plane. Call me mad, but I reckon that would be a perfect place to put a secret. If I can jump out over this railing. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Scum.
Who's that calling me scum? Wasteland Viking. 4 months of subbage. How's your day, sir? It's alright. It's alright. Whoa, bloody hell. I did not actually expect them to shoot the windows out, if I'm honest. I had to deal with some bank stuff earlier today, which is never fun, obviously, but... Oh, okay, we're going to get back in the plane? Alright, fair enough. I don't see quite how that works. You've got a button on the dock that opens the thing on the plane. How? What? Anyway, never mind. Don't question it, just is the way it is. Much like the swinging crates of infinite death. Okay, and that turns the engines off. This is not how aeroplanes work. Never mind, sorry. I'm an aeroplane nerd, and therefore this bothers me irrationally. Okay, so oh, hello. What's that in there? That's our guns. That's our pistols. Okay. Right, we turned off this propeller. To what end? I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, the buttons in the mines that control the boats, yeah, I remember that. Are we able to climb up onto this, maybe, or something? Into the floats here. Whoa, 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 steady, lads. No need for that. Ow! It's not how airplanes work now, but who's to say how they worked in the late 90s? They never worked like that. Alright, well, good to know that the magic switch doesn't also turn it back on again, because that would make, arguably, even less sense. Historians are baffled. Because if this was a real aeroplane, that would have been a fuel cut-off switch, which for some bizarre reason is located in the cargo bay, but hey, whatever. And so therefore re-engaging the fuel cut-off switch would not in fact turn the engine back on, so that at least makes some bizarro kind of sense, but I guess the only way back up there now is to just go back through this bit here. You can get on top of the plane. Yeah, I figured as much. I think I just screwed it up. It's the only reason I can think of turning off the propeller is so that you can get from the top of the plane and make some sort of jump, which ordinarily would see you chopped into little bits. Did you ever play the Resident Evil games? I played the first one on Twitch. Quite a while ago now, but I did do it. Never had a super great amount of interest in any of the others, but I quite like the first one. Right, we're gonna get onto the roof of the plane. The roof of the plane? That's not really what it's called, but okay. Oh, Jesus, hello! I suppose that does anything. No, leave me alone. There we go. Oh, what?! What?! I feel so cheated. The spruce moose. Oh dear, I didn't realize I'd saved this far away. Bollocks, never mind. Alright, I have to hear you come in here with your facts and knowledge. I know, right? I'm the bad guy. Look at the big brain on Brett. Okay, back we go. Round the barrels so that we don't get sucked into the frickin' propeller again. I mean, the other propeller, this propeller. Lots of propellers on this level. I'm taking a bit of a risk here, not to going up for air first, but let's see if we can manage it. Save it again. Now we just need to try and get on this plane. Not by doing that would be a good start. Come on, Laura, I believe in you. Ugh. Oh, come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? This seems deeply unfair. I think this is not the way to get onto the onto the float plane. Which is very irritating, frankly, because well, it looks like it should work, but the game is just like, ha, no. Maybe we can get on there from here. The engine's kind of in the way, though, so. Screw it. Oh, okay, there we go. We can jump clean through the propeller as long as it's turned off. Makes sense. There's a hatch on the top. Now I'm on the aeroplane. What exactly have I achieved? I'm not sure. Whoa, okay, that works. Give me my guns. There we go. And there's a nice handy dandy ladder, which makes sense. Alright, you gits. Did I get my other guns, or is it just these? It's just these. Alright. Guess who's got her pistols back? And just the pistols and nothing else. Right, I think maybe I... No, let's not go this way. This way lies madness. Let's jump back off the way we came. What's up? Oh, look at you with your stupid baton or crowbar or whatever that is. Lead pipe. Brought a lead pipe to a gunfight. What a maroon. Right. Does this do something? No. What about this? No. Anything over here? Guess not. Did you drop anything? You dropped something. Where's this? What is this? Yellow pass card, huh? Oh, alright then. How do I... Oh, I'll probably use it on this thing, huh? There we go. I love that it sort of... Oh, I don't have any more, but I love that it had like a circuit board texture on the back. Which kind of implies it's like a pass card in the same sense as graphics card. Ooh, button. Press the button. Oh, I turned the alarm off. That's nice. I was getting a bit obnoxious, frankly. Hello. What do we have here? Ooh, a turny wheel thing. That's new. Haha, I thought I heard something. They take away our health kits as well, actually. I didn't bother to check. Oh, no. We've still got plenty. Excellent. Don't know what his plan was exactly. I haven't forgotten that door on the right. I just want to... Oh. I have to admit, I do generally prefer... Whoa, hello. Chase me around the coffee table. I do generally prefer the sort of ancient tomb environments of the first game. However, I have to admit, this is quite a fun level. So far. So far, I should say so far. There's still time yet for it to do something really stupid. that annoys me, but eh. These are some very big bunk beds. Oh, hello. Is that what I think it is? I think that is the harpoon gun. Yes! Got 6 harpoons. Mostly notable, I think, that for the fact that you can use it underwater. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Anyone else hiding anything on the top bunk? Any contraband? Inspector Lara is here to seize it. No? Okay, it was just that ammo and the harpoon gun. Ah, more harpoons. Is this something I can grab? No, it just looks like either a pack of cigarettes or a pack of cards. Right. Let's go back this way. Was there a button there and I missed it? Oops. Whoa, hello. Have a harpoon. That wasn't really what I was going for, if I'm honest, but whatever. Do you have anything for me? Yes, you do. Some Uzi ammo. Excellent. Why can't I take his gun? He's got a cool gun. Ooh. Curse you. Not letting me shoot the explosive barrels. Oh, God! Okay! Here we go again. Right. I'll press the button this time. How about that? It's the last thing you should expect from an explosive barrel in a game, in fairness. Is this going to close as soon as I get to it again? Yeah. Okay. Hello there. Okay, I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of that this time, but we're alright. The ambient sound effects for this level are interesting. It kind of, regardless of our location on the oil rig, it always sounds like a train station. Just a curious choice, I suppose. It was very Crash Bandicoot death. Right, where is this button I've been told about? There was a button spoken of. Where is it? Yes, those are meant to be bunks. They're rather spacious, aren't they? It's my kind of bunk bed. Top bunk. Which top bunk? God damn it. This one over here. I mean, are you just having a laugh at me here, Twitch chat? Is this what this? Are you just pulling my bloody leg? Okay. Okay. This is weird. This is why like these non-tomb levels are strange, really, because you sit there and you think to yourself, if this was an ancient tomb, you would think, right, these are just sort of vague platformy things. There could be anything. Oh dear, it's timed. Great. There could be anything on one of these platforms. I should check them all. But because it's not an ancient tomb, you are lulled into this false sense of, oh, there's obviously not going to be anything up there. It's a bunk bed. Why would there be an important switch for a trapdoor in the ceiling on top of one of the bunk beds? That just doesn't make any sense at all. So you don't bother to check. So I guess the lesson of today is just pretend that it's not bunk beds. Just pretend that we're in an ancient tomb and therefore anything goes. Walk to the edge here. Hopefully I have time. Grab and pull yourself up. There you go. Perfect. Oh boy. Okay. I guess we need to go down it backwards. There we go, like so. That's, a learning moment for sure. When in doubt, go down slopes backwards in case you need to grab the end. Alright, so this is on fire. So we're not getting there anytime soon. Unless I can use these boxes to jump over the fire. Quite possibly. No worries, when Lara's done with this place, it will become a tomb. Yeah, I suppose so. I know, JB. It's a bit cheeky. It's a little bit cheeky, but I can only assume, very charitably, that the game is teaching us something we're going to need later, which is to go down slopes backwards if you can. Okay, I really need to know now, why is it giving us 2 crates? No, what are you doing, Lara? This way. This is not your grave, but you are welcome in it. Oh, Halo 2. I love that game so much. We'll play Halo 3 on YouTube eventually. It's yet another project on the list, I'm afraid. Alright. Well, alright, let me... These, I think these clearly need to be pushed back over here. You might be able to make that jump diagonally onto the ladder, but let's not chance it, eh? Still don't really quite understand. Oh no. I wanted to climb on top of it, not not do that. I'm still not sure what the purpose of the 2 crates is, but I'm sure we'll find out through trial and error eventually. You only need 1 square's worth of run-up, though, to do a running jump, is the thing. So it can't be that. Oh god, hello. What have you dropped for us there? Some sort of red key card, it looks like. Oh, it's this bit. Okay. Oh, wow, really? I'm just gonna go all the way back there? I suppose, fair enough, I guess. Splosh. This level likes to send us around in circles. I know those locked doors over there, but doesn't seem to be a keycard reader for them. Let's go back down here and have a look about. Now that I'm not being chased by dudes, we can maybe get a better look. Oh, I see this one's still going off. Damn! Bulletproof windows. Curses! Alright, this time we go left. Oh, Jesus, hello. Oh, Jesus, no, 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 no. I went horribly wrong. I pressed every wrong button that I possibly could there. Hey, okay. Oh. Hello. Oh god, camera, what are you doing? Oh, fresh air. And a secret, hey! That's all it was. Secret and a pretty view, indeed. She was like within an inch of face planting right onto the side there. Okay. I'm so delighted that the save game menu's working again, honestly. because that was a bit difficult to deal with. Alright, you big jerk face. Come on. Give me your Uzi ammo. I said give me your Uzi ammo. Oh. Lara, pick up the item. Thank you. Alright, it's only the green secret left now, actually, on this level. So let's try and keep an eye out for that as best as I can. And to be fair, the best I can is usually not very good, but... you know. Alright. And hi! Run away. Woo! I was close. Bloody game designers was like... oh, damn, she's on an oil rig. We can't throw boulders at her. That wouldn't make much sense. And they're like, aha, but Reg, think. Barrels! God damn it. Dave, you're a genius. Give that man a raise. Oh, wait, no, you're right. It is the gold one. We picked up the green one behind the fan. Ooh, first-person shooting. Can I please shoot this? That would be really nice. Oh god, hello. Oh dear, mistakes were made. Ah! Haha! Ah, sucks to be you! There we go. That feeling when you accidentally do a success. Didn't know you worked on the game, Dave. Yeah. You can always trust Twitch chat to make the most obvious joke possible. Some would say, nah, too obvious, not funny, wouldn't bother. Not Twitch chat. They'll go for it. Alright, that's interesting. This box does not move. Give me your shotgun ammo, sir. I don't even remember killing this guy, if I'm honest. I'm going to have to go back around the other side to move this again, aren't I? Because I assume for some reason we want to move this box to the edge here. I haven't even figured out what that reason is yet, but I just assume the box must be moved in order for progress to occur. That's usually a pretty safe assumption in these games. Ah, yeah, so it can get there. Oof. Is it really only 6? I'm surprised. Yeah, it was happening in the previous level as well. It just seems to be a problem with the game. It's just very, glitchy, graphics-wise. That man's got a shotgun. I want it. Well, you gave me the ammo and I can't take the actual shotty? That seems very unfair. Never mind. Is there anything up here? Green key card, huh? Alright. I don't think the graphical glitch we're having, I don't think is one the game originally had. It's probably a side effect of running this old game on new computers. Probably some weird setting in my NVIDIA settings that is causing it to happen. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Well, this gap is 4 blocks long, so we aren't going to be able to make that jump. And I doubt there's a way out of that pit once we've fallen into it. Oh no, there's a ladder. That's alright at least. Maybe we do need to go down there then. Maybe the game was just being charitable. I guess it was. Yes, we are indeed on the oil rig. That's not progress. So who's got the green key card then? Did somebody have it and dropped it and I didn't pick it up? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I searched everyone. Yeah, I assume, because it looks like there's another pool over there full of water. I assume that we need to transfer the water out of that pool and into this one using all that machinery over there. Don't really know why yet, but I assume that's what we need to do. Aha! That's what we were missing. Ah. Or not. Can't jump that high. Alright, well that's obviously somewhere we're going to come out later. Okay, that didn't go quite as planned. Isn't there a switch? You have to be more specific than that. You can't remember either? Yeah. Maybe we did miss something in here, maybe you're right. What could it... Oh, can I get out of this? No, okay. Tantalizingly like it might lead to progress, but nope. Oh, there we go. It was right there the whole time. Don't I feel clever? Alright, that has now switched the pools around. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So now we can go for a swim! Some very green-looking water. This is water, right? I'm going to be covered in rashes like a week from now. I'm now on the other side of this door. Oh, hello. I assume in order to get through that, we're going to need to fill this up again. And the puzzle here is figuring out how to get back in there from where we are now. Or not, actually. There's another switch here. Aha! Right, okay. Damn bulletproof windows. Ah! Alright. Might be sewage, yeah, might indeed. Let's try not to think about it too hard. Alright, we can now go down this trapdoor. Oh dear, should I have gone down this backwards? Looks like we might be okay. Hello there. I really shouldn't be able to see you, that's just cheating. I'm going to proceed as if I didn't see you. Okay, now I see you. Apparently I also see someone else. Oh, there's a scuba diver down there, and also the gold dragon. Hello. Right, let's go back to the top of the thing here. And whee! Splosh. Now, I've seen this game played before, so I know that what you really should do is this. Whoa, hello! Oh, Jesus. The game's like, aha, I knew you were going to do that. Have a couple of dudes with lead pipes. Bollocks. Now what? I think shotgun guy up above us is shooting at us. Right, he's dead. Oh yeah, hello up there. Yeah, my damn pistols aren't long enough range to get to him. How annoying. Right, let's just get this damn secret. Use a health kit. Get the secret. With lots of ammo too, which is nice. Sploosh. Oh, stop shooting me, dude. Very unsporting. Yeah, you up there. There we go. That's one dealt with. That jerk, on the other hand, is still a problem. Ah, found a ladder over there, that's good. What else, though? If I were a secret, this would be a good place to put me. And not a secret, capital S secret, but like a bit of ammo or something. No? Okay. Alright then. Up we go. Is there something behind me I can flip onto? Or... Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine. We're alright. I didn't realize you could actually do that. Good. There was a health pack next to the gold dragon that I missed? Oh well. That health pack will have to be forever forgotten, because I am not going back for it. Unless I fall off! No. There we go. Is that the shotty at long last? It is, isn't it? Hooray! Oh, Jesus, hello. Oof, thank goodness he died like that. We actually do get the shotgun ammo. Hey, asshole. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is kind of awkward, but okay. There we go. Hello, green keycard. Don't mind if I do. Set off an alarm doing that. Are the guards about to be summoned? And also, how do I get back to where I came from? Can't I just jump over this bit? Oh. Maybe if I... Oh, hold on. If I use this... This is probably grasping at straws here, but I'll give it a go. Getting Metal Gear Solid 1 vibes from the keycards. Metal Gear Solid 1 vibes from the overall level in general, actually, to be honest. Minus the stealth, well, yes. Oh. Maybe... Surely not. You wouldn't think so, would you? But... Bonk, splash. MGS1 was awesome. I have yet to play more than, like, the first sort of 20 minutes or so of it. It's been on the streaming to-do list for a very long time. But I did enjoy the bit of it I did play. Oh, gosh. Well, we'd only be able to get so far with an MGS marathon on account of the fact that only the first 2 are available on PC. Although, having said that, I do own a copy of 3, I think? From my old PlayStation 2, which I could use an emulator to play. So I guess that's alright. Somehow I don't think this is the way meant to do it. There we go. It's a bit awkward, but that's how you do it. Or is it? Because we slid down here. Oh, no! Well, there is this way. I haven't gone this way before. We're going somewhere right now. I'm not sure where that somewhere is, but we're going there. Neither did I, Wasteland Viking. I had an Xbox. I was a PC gamer and an Xbox gamer until, like, I got to university, and that's when I bought my first PlayStation. So I pretty much completely missed out on both Metal Gear Solid and stuff like Final Fantasy as well. I really don't know where I'm meant to go from here. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We could probably play all of the games in the Metal Gear Solid franchise except for 4. Because it was exclusive to the PS3. Which is a bit of a shame. Mind you, a lot of people say the first, like, 3 are the best anyway, so... I watched Fraswell play through the 3rd one. Well, not all the way, but I watched a lot of bits of it. And it was pretty cool. Excuse me. Bloody hell. I don't know, Queen. There isn't a hard and fast rule, if I'm honest. I like hints. What I don't like is when people are just yelling commands at me. Anyway, if anyone's got any bright ideas, now would be the time, because I'm stuck. Need to get away from the damn siren for a bit. Nothing under the water. We can have a swim around, but I haven't seen anything. That doesn't mean there's nothing there, because I'm legendarily bad at observing stuff. What did you miss? I'm stuck again. That's what you missed. Which one of these bloody platforms had the ladder? Ladder near the shotgun dudes? Alright, let's go have a look. Oh, god damn it. Why? You know, the first time I did that, I did it right as well. I just... yeah. There we go. Okay. And then back, and then jump, and then grab. And grab. Oh. Bollocks. Alright. This has probably saved us a bit of time. Although I won't have that health kit that I got earlier, but sod it. Frankly. So that's back over there. Shotgun laddos were over this way, I think. Okay. So, looking for a ladder. Oh, well, not a ladder, but there is a hole in the wall. That works too! Oh. Pressed jump a little early there. Except I now seem to be stuck. Oh. Oh well. Wouldn't let me shimmy. Wouldn't let me climb up, and it wouldn't let me shimmy, so... So close, and yet so far. Sigh! Oh, for goodness sake, that was not the plan at all, luckily. Lara is made of rubber, and she bounced straight off the wall and back to the start. Okay. There we go. Now, can I actually climb this? Yes, I can! Hooray! I forget what we came down here for in the first place now. Green keycard, that was it. Oh, hello. At long last. There we go. We are indeed in the oil rig. Still have yet to recover my Uzis and my fancy pistols. Okay, what we actually need to do is pull the switch again, don't we? So, yes. Swaps the pulls around. One wonders how exactly they do that, considering there's no plug hole in the bottom, and those pipes would only be able to suck the water out till it's slightly below the top. But, sorry, ignore me. I'm just being a snarky git. It's not because I think the game is bad, it's because I love it. But I can't help it. I'm like this when I'm watching my favourite films as well. For a minute there I was like, no, you bastards! And then I noticed the lever. There we go, everybody. 49 minutes, all 3 secrets, 20 kills, 659 ammo used, 531 hits, 3 health packs used, and 4.4 kilometers traveled. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. Right. Save. What's the name of this level then? Diving area. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick break here because it's almost 5 o'clock, so might as well take one now and then we can carry on and push through the rest of this level and hopefully beat the diving area before we end the stream. Around 7 o'clock-ish. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Unless it ends up being another super long one like the Opera House. In which case, oh dear. But, yeah, that's the plan, everybody. So if you need to go to the loo, get some snacks, or get a drink, or whatever, just stretch your legs a bit, I suggest you go do that now, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a biscuit and a drink. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes or so. BRB! Right, I'm back. And Ezra, I don't like emoji spam either, so please don't do it. Django and I are of one mind on this matter. Stop it. Right. Hey Cole, we just finished the oil rig, we're now onto the diving area. Ugh. Right. Go away, soundtrack. Give it a second. There we go. Right. Okay. I'd like to imagine the conversation that's going on in the henchman's headquarters right now. She escaped? Where is she? You don't know? Well, Marco, why did you have to design your oil rig like a maze? We have no idea where she is. Alright. Fans off. So I'm not going to get turned into grated Lara when we go down there. Anything? Ah, hello. Hello. Where are they off to? Whoa! Jesus, hello. We have a lot of baddies here, don't we? Oh, I've got my auto pistols back again. I'm not sure where I picked these up, but I've got them. Do I also have my Uzis? Yes, I do. Alright then, very nice. I only remember picking up the shotgun. Tibbles, stop the backseating. What is it about this game that brings the backseaters out? It's a lot more than any of the previous ones we've played. With the exception of Dark Souls and Minecraft, those are even worse. Oh, hello up there. He's back. I guess this is just here in case you fall in to the water. I need to get back out again? Yeah. I reckon that's what it is. Right. going to be tricky, but we can do it. Well, that would be why it's tricky. Okay, took a bit of health damage there, but it's fine. Whoa, hello. Did you just give me flares? Okay, I guess. Now that's what I want. That's a health kit. Ooh, toxic sludge. A staple of 90s video games. Jolly good. Oh, wasn't like a cool, like, we dissolve into green goo animation. That's a shame. There we go. Oh, Lara, just grab the edge. Come on, how hard could it be? There we go. You wouldn't have slept tonight if I hadn't got that secret. Okay. Whoa. It's a heck of a oil rig, isn't it? It's pretty massive. We look up. No, apparently not. Part of me feels like somewhere down this ladder, there's a bit where I probably should have jumped backwards off it to get to a secret. Yeah, there was totally a bit there. Ha! Alright then. Wait. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Question is, how far down do I need to go? Splat. Did I do unfinished business? No, I couldn't find a easy way of making it work on my setup. So I just decided, sod it. Move straight on to 2. Maybe here-ish? So close. If only we could use the camera to look behind us. It's time to practice changing direction in the air. Oh, like that you mean? What? Huh. Huh. Ooh, blue key card, hello. Hello, jerkface. Breeze block features. Do you mind? Either stand where I can shoot you, or don't shoot at all. Douchebag. Why do I feel like I've gone backwards? Yeah, it looks like a way out, not a way in. Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. All right. Oops. But I was so cool doing it. Thank you. Alright, back up we go after that largely pointless detour. It was fun though, so I don't really care. Okay. What have we here? That's ammo for a gun we don't have yet, I think, isn't it? That's M16 ammo, isn't it? Yep. The gun I was cheated out of getting because the guy who had it dropped it off the balcony. Back in Venice. Still a little bit salty about that, but never mind. Alright. Oh, no, I bet there's a way you could hold. Right, there's probably two ways of doing this. I'm going to try and do it this way. What's up? That's the way you could do it, but I suppose you could probably jump and then change direction off the slopey bit on the side here, if you're feeling fancy. I'm not feeling fancy, though. Right. Don't forget we still need to get that key card, however. So... best way to do that is what? Oh, there's a little gap here in the railing. That's handy. Well, we might not need to jump. I might just be able to run off the edge. No, not quite. There we go. We jump, we hit the side and slide down. That's the way you do it. Oh, no! I totally forgot about that bit. Alright. Slide. Grab. Okay. Whee! Grab. This oil rig still sounds like a train station. Okay. What? How did you manage that, Lara? Oh, I see. So we hit the side here and then jump. No, okay. My theory was incorrect. You can't do it that way. Gotta go down backwards. Whoopsie daisy, no, backwards. Grab. Grab. Whatever you say, camera. That was weird. Blue pass card. Hey. Well. Does nobody wish to kill me? That's what I thought. Clever girl. Is that a flamethrower? That's a flamethrower, isn't it? Uh-huh. How much do you want to bet that I can't get the flamethrower, but the enemies can? I'd really like to have a flamethrower. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay. Got a few of these doors we can unscrew. Start with this one. Whoa, hello. Oh, damn bulletproof glass. Did you drop anything for me? No. Alright, so we got a box. Good old box. Where would you go be without random boxes, eh? Question is, to where do we move it? Maybe it's hiding something. What secrets do you hide from us, box? Ah. No. Right, there's clearly something we need to put in there. Something on the other side of there, perhaps? Next to a spinning circular saw blade. What on earth? Workplace health and safety means nothing to these people, apparently. Is there a way out of this pool once you fall into it? Looks like it, yeah. Oh god, hello. Oh. Thought maybe he'd obligingly stop shooting me if I pulled the lever. Yeah, get out of my face. I could try and shoot him with the harpoon gun. However, I think that's actually more difficult than it sounds. Hey, we opened a thing. Not sure where that door is, but it's open now. Why the lever for it is down here, who knows? Anything back this way? Nope. Oh god, we're gonna drown. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Yeah, you're stuck behind there now. Dora has a complicated relationship with underwater doors. Oh, hello. Fine. How about thee? Hey, he's dead, and I'm nearly dead. We can actually climb out here. Okay. So I didn't need to fight him at all. Oh well. Alright, Frank. Get the scuba gear on. Your job is to hang out in this vent with a harpoon gun. I don't suppose I can pull the crate up here, can I? No. Nope. 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 It's not this door it unlocked. I think it unlocked a different one somewhere else. Well, we have a few other bits to explore out here, so let's go do that. Cole, backseating, stop it. Oh. Hello there. Oh boy. Have a harpoon, because it's the only gun I have equipped right now. Uzis! Uzis! There we go. I guess that's Bartoli escaping. Right, did you guys drop anything for me? It doesn't matter if what you said is even possible, dude. Don't tell me what to do. Seriously, don't make Django or someone ban you. No, the helicopter just went up through the top of the helipad thing. Sorry, Bartoli, or whatever it's pronounced as in Italian. Like one of those people that gets annoyed about people saying Caesar instead of Caesar. Speak in English, not Latin, deal with it. Ow! Oh, so close and yet so far. This is... I don't think I actually tried to make this jump. Yeah, you can't. You need to move it first. Oh shit. Hi guys. I forgot about you. Yeah, I know, like people constantly calling her Laura in the chat, and I just didn't have the heart to correct them. I didn't want to be that guy, but yeah, it's Lara, not Laura. It's autocorrect. Yeah, that's fair enough, I suppose. I'm sure people calling her Laura, though, has been a thing since before autocorrect existed. Laura Croft. Okay, so these are timed. Obviously. Yep. Yep. Grabby, grabby. Roll. Jump into the... Oof. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Unfortunately, now I seem to be trapped. Yeep. No. So there's a fire extinguisher right there, Lara. It's right there. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you just have to do the M16 bit separately. But I'm feeling lucky. No, I'm not. Oh dear. No. How long can you keep this going for if you just keep using health kits, I wonder? No, not very long. Alright. Give me the guns. Give me the stuff. There you go. It's a really useful gun, that, in this game, I think, so we do want that. Right. Wait for it to switch back on. Right. I don't know. I think you can put it out if you jump in water, but that might be the only way to get rid of it if you're on fire in this. There we go. Keycard is mine! Mine. Was it a keycard? No, it's just a machine chip, apparently, whatever the heck that is. Bonk. Head on the ceiling. Bonk. Bonk. Right. I have a machine chip now. This will hopefully lead to progress. Yay! Oh my god! Speaking of fire! do 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 do. Let's do that again. Right, they set a perfect trap for us, didn't they? Gotcha. What is this over here? More harpoons. Any kind of buttons or switches in here I can press before I go hurling myself into the water? That little hexagon-shaped hole down there kind of looks suspiciously like there might be a fan down there that will suck me to my death. Phrasing. Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh. Hi, guys. Right. I really feel bad for the scuba divers in these games. This one in particular. The thankless bloody job, those guys. Righty-ho, then. Hey, there we go. Why is the switch for that door here? Who freaking knows? Oh, hello. Oops. Were you summoned by me pressing that switch? I think maybe you were. Tomb Raider 3, do you mean, Kitsune? Yeah, I do plan on doing it. And 4, and 5, and Angel of Darkness, and Legend, and Anniversary, and Underworld. How far does this go down? Oh, it's a little yellow submarine. Adorable. It's a yellow submarine that hides a secret, however. No. It's just a yellow submarine. I'd love to play Uncharted, but sadly it's not available on PC. So... there's no other way out here, is there? Guess we're going to go back the way we came. Unless... can we jump to somewhere from up there? I don't think so. Hey, don't give me that, Queen of the Silence. I've done entire franchise playthroughs before. Lest ye forget the Call of Duty marathon. And the Indiana Jones one. So don't give me that. Bloody hell. Hi. Hi! I'm here to kill you! Okay, I'm assuming because Dead Diver number 3 is here, we've already pressed the switch up there, so let's just do that again. Van Barden. He's entitled to that opinion. I'm not sure I totally agree with it, but... Assuming he means old school SimCity and not like EA SimCity. Because SimCity 3000 or whatever was pretty darn good. Where's he gone? You sneaky devil. Alright, did I really just kill him in a few shots? I guess I did. I assumed that was someone else's corpse. Alright. There we go. Platform has now moved, so we can actually make this jump. Right, avoid this freaking thing. Alright, is it a thing we can pull? Like a bot block? Nope. No. Hello, what have we here? I think we might have just drained all the water out of somewhere. We need to swan dive into that saw. Oh, hello over there. Oops, that was the wrong button, but I'll take it. Say hello to my little friend. There we go. I wonder if I could take the machine chip out of this one over here and put it in that one. Oops. Rome Total War Remastered is coming out at the end of the month, and I'm going to stream the bejesus out of it. Can I get this back? No, I can't. Okay. Favorite old Maxis game? Probably the original Sims. It's not waste ammo. New Warhammer game come out soon? Which one? You mean Total Warhammer? Possibly. I know there's a new expansion coming for it, or a new DLC that adds Neferata, finally. And Thanquol, I think, which is kind of cool. But I'm not sure I really have any intentions to stream that. Whee! There you go. You're one that to see it. Okay, if you walk within, like, 2 square feet of the saw, you immediately die. Good to know. What are we missing? Neferata and Thankful is just the prevailing rumor. Oh, it's just a rumor? I thought it was confirmed. Boo. Alright, let's head back this way. Did we open these grates, by the way? No, we did not. Alright, welcome back to this bit. Where nothing really seems to have changed. Okay. Submarine's still there. Saves still didn't unbulk themselves. They should be. We did fix them earlier. Unless they've rebalked themselves. No, yeah, they're fine, look. We got the numbers back. What is it we're looking for here? Finn, this is going to be a long stream. Well, if you give me a hand, Tilly, because I know you know this game like the back of your hand, it might go a bit shorter. That would put you in a bit of a dilemma, because on the one hand you'd be helping me, but on the other hand you'd be making the stream shorter for yourself, so... Don't be like that, come on. You have a theory, Wasteland Viking. Go ahead, then. Don't encourage it, Dan. Goodness sake. You have to get inside the yellow submarine. I can see the green secret down there. Yeah, I know that much. We need another machine chip for that thing on the wall. I just don't know where to get another one. Yeah, let's have a look. Were those crates in the corner movable? That's a good point. Bartoli is halfway to Cuba by now. Can we move you? No, they're not movable crates. At least this one isn't. Nope. Curses. Isn't anything else down here that I missed, is there? Nope, just this. What's the time right now? 5:45. Alright. I'm gonna go back and check out the other bit, which was this way. Maybe there's something there that's changed. Well, God, there's a doge here and a man. So, multiple dudes, in fact. Hi, everyone. Right, obviously we need to come back this way, because that's where there are enemies here. Oh, you want to stay running away from me, do you? Suck it. Ooh, I like that emoji, actually. I should totally get a save emoji. Yes, just shoot everything in the room as we backflip and fire an M16 at the same time. Very good. Anyway, it seemed to do the job, oddly enough. Oh, Jesus! God damn, these flamethrowers are awful. Actually, do I have any, No. Damn it, I still don't have the grenade launcher. Let's use the shotty then. What is up, my dudes? We get him? We got him. Panic over everybody, and there's our machine bit we needed. Well, hey! Right. Oh, we're in the middle bit. Now I understand. Okie dokie. This is the GOG version, Kitsune. I always use the GOG version for old games like this. If there's a GOG version available, grab it. So at least you know it'll probably work. Steam is a bit of a gamble. I have to admit, I tend to buy a lot of newer games on Steam rather than GOG. Purely because they get updated faster. Especially if it's a big new release. I've been bitten by that before. I remember when the Bard's Tale 4 came out. And the GOG updates were coming like a day or two after the Steam ones. Which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, I now have the red pass card. I'm afraid I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with the red pass card, but I have it. I think, well, with the Bard's Tale 4, I think what the issue really was is that basically the devs pushed an update for it on the weekend, and GOG's, like, patch verification, whatever, staff, they don't work weekends, so if the devs try to push a patch on the weekend, on GOG Galaxy, it just won't go through until Monday. I think that's essentially the issue I had. So it's kind of difficult, really, because on the one hand, I want to support GOG for giving their employees weekends off. But on the other hand, it's really inconvenient when you're waiting for an important patch. Okay, not here. But with old games like this, anything at this point, anything like sort of 2010 and prior, I would definitely get on GOG instead. There's something in here. It just seemed like the big central control room of Doom, so... Ah, there we go. Whoa, hello. Wish I had a grenade right now. Alright, I'm just gonna... Bonk! You got anything for me? No. Of course not. Ah, we're back in here, okay. Very good. Hello again, Pete. Oh no, am I not going to be able to get these? Because these morons decided to... No! No! Game, why you do this? Oh well. I shall have to have some consolation harpoons instead. How many health kits do I have at the minute anyway? 11 small medipacks. Yeah, I could have actually used those, actually. Oh, boy, never mind. Even in death, they defy me, yes. Alright, now what? Spoosh.
Blood or answers? I have no preference. You should spill a bit of them both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look? Brother?
Interesting. Some sort of interrogation going on. Oh, hi guys. Yeah, it is a big step up from the first game, I gotta say. Mind you, I really do enjoy the first game. Like, I would happily play it all over again. I enjoyed it that much. But, this second one really is just... It's amazing to think this was made only a year later.
Oh, you are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakang. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here, in Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni B acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Guess change is as good as rest. Oh, I need one.
Hey, diving area. We only got one secret. Sad times. Hour and 2 minutes. 34 kills. 894 ammo used. 733 hits. 3.5 health packs used and 4.41 kilometers traveled. Oh, tiny cutscene time. Okay, we're underwater, and apparently forgot our oxygen tank. Crap. Where do we go? Let's save the game. Oh, hello, Mr. Shark. How you doing? Chomp sound effect. I love it. There's a shipwreck here, which game's not letting me get any closer to. Oh no. No. Okay, I'm getting a distinct impression I went the wrong way. So let's try that again. 40 Fathoms is the name of the level. Good name for a level, actually. Okay, that's another invisible wall. Hello, jerk. That didn't quite go as I wanted it to, if I'm honest. Oh god, there's another one. This really wasn't worth the bother. Now I drown. That. Pretty horrible way to go, really. I didn't go this way before. So over here. Oh, I can see the anchor. Oh, 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 here we go. Hey, we made it. Right. We actually have like another hour and a bit of the stream to go. Oh my god, hello. So I'm just going to carry on. I kind of thought the diving bit would take us until the end of the stream, but I guess not. So let us continue. I don't know if we'll finish all of this level today. This might be one where we have to stop halfway through. But, we'll give it a go. is a very pissed off fish. I'm going back to the air pocket. Hi. Plink, plink, plink. Oh, God. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that could happen. Oh. Yeah, you needed to be dealt with, I think. You were just going to be very annoying otherwise. But like the T-Rex, they could one bite, one kill. Oh, fair enough. Oh god, there's two of them still. Arrgh. Still trying to figure out what that switch did. Oh. Here we go. Oh, this way. Hooray! I'm not entirely sure why we're here, by the way. I didn't quite catch all the dialogue in that cutscene earlier. So I'm not totally sure what the deal is. There was a monk, like a Tibetan monk dude. He's one of the people that have been guarding. He's from the. Those are the guys from the cutscene at the start that have been guarding the fancy dagger. I think he said the fancy dagger got stolen ages ago. And now they're just using their prayers to keep the evil dragon beastie under control, I guess. And presumably said dagger is down in the shipwreck somewhere. That's what I'm getting so far. Yeah, I know, right? Like it's the bare feet and all the rusty hard metal and nastiness. It's just ugh. Hopefully she's had a tetanus shot, that's all I'll say. Hello, what's this? Oh. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, Varix. I think I missed you coming in. The Seraph is the MacGuffin. Okay, so the Seraph is the thing we need to get the dagger in the first place. Alright, good to know. Thank you. A lot of dialogue came at us very fast in a very funny accent, so I couldn't quite keep track of it all. Hey, secret. Oh boy, hello. Oh, Jesus. Hello. This was not part of the plan. You know what? I'm glad you killed me, because I want to go back and get that secret. Hello, shark. Goodbye, shark. Back this way. And then dive again. I've got a bit more air. Into here. Shark is having his 5-minute smoke break. I mean, he technically stopped swimming forwards, so I guess maybe he's just dead. No, I guess these are Marco's lads that have clearly gotten here before us. Why is Lara barefoot? Because she left her boots at the oil rig when she got into her diving gear. I mean, she was wearing flippers, to be fair, so she didn't really have a choice in the matter. And if you've ever worn flippers in real life, you'll know that you can barely walk in them, let alone run and jump and climb. Okay, don't stand on that trapdoor in the middle. I'm curious. Is there something up here? Or is this just here to conceal Shotgun Man? I think it was just here to conceal Shotgun Man. Right. Sup, my dudes. Where's the other one splashing around? There you are. That was a very satisfying little splash. Did you drop anything for me? Yes, a health kit, thank you. And more harpoons. Okay. So we drop down there. Where do we want to get to? Probably up there. And yeah, that's too high for us to jump. So Let's jump onto that platform from here. Is it that simple? Yes, indeed. I thought there was going to be some slidey, jumpy shenanigans over here with these bits, but I guess not.
We're watching you, scum.
Viventos. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. It's first time playing? Yeah, first time playing. I've seen some of these levels before because I've watched other people play them, but this is my first time actually attempting it myself. Do we have here? A lever! Oh, I've seen this bit before. I know there's the. I think this switch is timed or something. I think I remember this bit. Also, whoa. I can see a secret over there. Yeah, that's where we climbed up earlier. For a minute there, I thought I saw someone sneaking up on me. And we got some fire. Got another switch. So that turns off some of the fire. Bonk. Oh god, it's really annoying, these lights on the floor. I mean, ceiling, technically. So, then that allows you to get to this switch. Which then opens that door. We're now on fire because I took too long, but yeah. Okay. So, pull this, go down here, run this way. It's almost as if the maze at the start in Lara's house was training us for something. Alright. Go this way. Pull this. Jump over there. Go here. Run this way. Oh, god damn it, Lara. Go here. Pull this. I think there's something I need to pull again now. I need to go back here. Possibly. Yeah, the time-based puzzles are a bit hectic. This would be probably challenging enough without the timer, if I'm honest, but hey. Alright, okay. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go! Brilliant! Save the game. And that's a very angry upside down fish. Hey, get off. You get? It's not upside down, it just kind of looks like it's upside down. Oh dear. What have I missed? There. Go away, fishy. Leave me alone. I'm not a snack. Anything? Oh, a secret. Give. No, that. Bollocks. Hi again, fish. Back through here, pull the lever. Try and get the secret. And now go, 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 go! Oh, it's two fishies! No! Leave me alone. So many fishies! Ooh. Health kit. Done. Right. Let's see. Where are we now? Next to a big pile of something? Alright, go, folks, give me a second. Just be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right. Just stop capture. Back we go. Right. Give it a second. There we go. So. Lara died of tetanus. Yes, that's definitely what happened.
We're watching you, scum.
These little games, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Nope, that's too high up. Okay, I guess we'll just go down this hole in the floor. Just wanted to check if there was anything else here. Whee! Okay, there's a hole up there. There is a hole up there. And there's a couple of broken ladders. We came down that one, so we want to go up that one. Presumably at some point. I don't know. There's a big old trapdoor here, which I think we might want to open, if I recall. Ah. Imagine sliding around with all this muck in your bare feet. Nope, not using the auto patch because I didn't like some of the changes. Right. Okay. This doesn't strike me as a room we can do anything with right now. Okay. In that case, maybe try and get up here. Aha! A crate. Space for one of the epic swan dives. Probably. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, we've made some pretty good progress, actually, yeah. That sounded expensive. Aha! We opened the trapdoor, and we filled everything with orange-looking muck. Let's go back here and see if anything... Oh, God, has changed. And if nothing has changed, then I will just do a cool swan dive before quick saving. Or rather, after quick saving. Whoa! Or not. I cursed it, didn't I? I had to say it. Oh dear. Alright, let's just quickly speed through this next bit. Slide down there. Head on over this way. Pull the crate. No. Pull the crate, not jump on it. You decided arena is the next Patreon goal. I'm pretty sure it's me that makes that decision. And the decision is no. All right. Alright. I promised you an epic swan dive. Couldn't quite get the second flip in there, but we did one. It's 183 people versus you. Ha! I don't care. I'm the one with all the power here. Right. Ah. There we go. Alright, slightly different bit now, and I think we want to get up there. If I recall. See, this is what I mean. Like, I watched someone play this relatively recently, so actually this bit's going quite smoothly. I've watched, like, almost all the levels of this game at some point, at some time, played by different people in different orders, so I'm gonna get really stuck at really random bits of the game. Yeah, I'd much rather play Ultima Underworld or something, or Lands of Lore, or Anvil of Dawn or something instead of Arena. Not that Arena's bad exactly, it's just there are better versions of the same basic concept of a game. The only difference is Arena has the Elder Scrolls tag under the title, and therefore it's more popular. Right, now has something changed back in here? Like, I've streamed Arena a couple of times in the past. Yes, full of water now. I've streamed Arena a couple of times in the past to satisfy people's curiosity, but I'm not sure I'm really interested in doing a complete playthrough. Oh, hello there. Alright, what are we missing here, then? Is there a switch somewhere? Well, it's funny you should mention Patrick Stewart, because Lands of Lore which is a game I would rather play than Arena, has Patrick Stewart in it. So there you go. Maybe we need to go back up here now. Yeah, there's a bit up here. Unless that's the way we came down. No, I think that's where we came down. So... Just check something. Okay, no. I hear like a heartbeat noise, and I was wondering if it was because I was on low health or something. There we go. Okay. Now, once more, for the third time, we go back here. This time it doesn't matter if I fall off the edge here, but I'll try not to. Right. Hello, Mr. Diver Man. Where are you? Where are you? Where have you gone? Hello. Would you like to come out here so I can shoot you from up there? I'd really prefer that to a harpoon duel, if I'm honest. Come on, dude. Don't be like this. Lara, he's right there. Just point your guns down. Look, he's shooting at you, for goodness sake. Did we get him? Yes. Let's use a health kit and skedaddle. Just checking in case there were any secrets. Oh, hello. Oh, he dropped me a med kit. That was nice of him. There is, if you hit the 8 key. That's the shortcut for your health packs. All the other number keys are for your guns. Although I think the shortcut uses your biggest health packs first. So that's something worth bearing in mind. But oh! Alright, we didn't get the green secret, but that was over quicker than I thought it would be. 23 minutes. 2 of the secrets found, 7 kills, 447 ammo, and 143 hits! That's very accurate this time. Health packs used 1.5, distance travel 2.17 kilometers. How much of that was under the sea on the seabed outside, I wonder. Call it a stream? Yeah, we're pretty close to 7 o'clock, aren't we, I suppose? We're never going to get the next level done in time. Alright, fair enough. So, save it there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. That's all for today. I'll be back with more of this at the weekend. So, yep, Saturday, usual time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And, yeah, I'll join you for more of that then. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I certainly am. It's a big step up over the first game. And the first game was good too, so... Next time, the wreck of the Maria Dora. Okay. I look forward to it. Oh, God, no. Oh, look, it's in Venice. It's a demo mode. How does Demo Lara do this bit then? Well, for one thing, she hasn't parked the boat here. Very good. So far, good. She gets the ammo. She pulls the lever after running straight into it, and then the demo ends. Okay. Daggerfall? Yeah, Daggerfall, we'll probably jump back into that on Sunday. We have a lot of grinding to do in Daggerfall, and I'm beginning to wonder whether or not I should maybe do some of it off camera. But I don't know yet. Because we need to grind out like 4 levels before we can continue the main quest. Or at least 2 levels before we can do some of the other bits of the main quest. But in order to actually progress towards the end of the game, we have to be level 10. And Daggerfall grinding can be pretty boring, honestly. This menu music rocks. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? So, yeah. What happened to making stuff with you? Well, see, the thing is, if I did it off camera, I could at least listen to a podcast while I was doing it or something. Which would make it less of a chore, but we'll see. I probably won't play any until the weekend anyway, and I'll make the decision after that. No, I'd rather not cheat, if I'm honest. I don't think... It's hard to give an honest evaluation of the game after it's all said and done if you've cheated to get to the end. So... I'd rather not do that. Right. There we go, intermission. Who can we raid? Whomst can we raid? Is Lily actually live, or is she doing a rerun? Nah, it's a rerun. Ah! Excellent. Kikoskia looks like he's just gone live. Or he's just ended. Hopefully he's just gone live. Or possibly his stream just got rebooted, because it says his viewer count is 0, but he's clearly got loads of people in chat and stuff, so... Yeah, I think he might have just started. Right, so we're going to go raid Kiko. He's playing UFO Aftermath, which is sort of XCOM-ish kind of game. So we're going to head on over there. That's what we're going to do. /raid Kikoskia. Yeah, unfortunately, Variax isn't streaming today. Normally, I stream on the weekends, and so we just raid Variax after I'm done here, but not today. There we go. So head on over and say hello to Kiko. He's a fantastic streamer and YouTuber who's been doing this even longer than I have. He's one of the truly old guard of streamers and stuff, so go say hi, and I'll see you guys at the weekend. Toodaloo!